No sound. That might help, huh? How about that? How about that? Might be helpful to unmute the microphone. That always helps, right? Thank you for letting me know, Miss Gina. But the Mets, SNY was talking about Soto. No real update yet on what the severity of his injury is. So we'll see. And there's a slight chance that Francisco Lindor gets activated for game 2 tonight. So not Alvarez, Francisco Lindor. I'm doing well today, Miss Gina. A lot of people might not be able to chat if they're at work, but thank you so much for listening in. Once again, I go live for every Mets game. We have some other games going on right now. The Rangers and Marlins are scoreless in the 4th inning. Then at 2 o'clock, you'll have the Guardians White Sox. Our guy Snowman Multimedia over on his channel will be live with that one. Red Sox and Rockies. I'm not sure if our guy Fitzy's going live for that one today or not. Orioles and Angels at 4. Royals Rays at 6:40. Yankees Tigers at 6:40 as well. Mariners Pirates. Phillies Nationals at 6:45. Astros, Blue Jays at 7 o'clock. Cubs, Mets for Game 2 tonight at 7:10. Brewers, Reds as well. Dodgers, Twins at 7:40. Diamondbacks, Cardinals at 7:45. Then at 8:40, the Braves and Padres. And at 9:45, the A's and Giants. Charles Adderley is here. What is up, Sir Charles? Let me write down our numbers there. That is up to the minute on the Mets runs and home runs on the season. So we are almost halfway. We are almost to the halfway point of the season, and the Mets aren't even close on home runs. Let's see here. If you doubled their runs right now, 634, so way short there too. So it has not been a good year for the Mets. Some changes need to be made. Will ownership make those changes? That I don't know. We can only hope. I mean, second highest payroll in the sport of baseball, and this roster is horrendous. This coaching staff is horrendous. Denny is here. What is up, Denny? He said he's still at work, but wanted to smash that thumbs up. Have a great stream. Thank you so much, Denny. Appreciate that. Charles is doing well. Awesome stuff, Sir Charles. So a couple things to wrap up here. Thoughts, prayers, well wishes to our guy Frank. Frank hurt his back again, I guess. He's in the hospital again. So hopefully he starts feeling better soon. Miss Gina and her family have some health things going on. Who else we got? Katrina. Katrina went on vacation. You guys know Katrina in the chat. And she got real bad sunburn, so hopefully she's okay. Continue thoughts, well wishes, and strength to our guy Fitzy. Fitzy recovering from surgery as well. He's been doing a couple of live streams, but hopefully he takes it easy here. Mikey's here. What's up, Mikey? What's up, fellow Amazons? Checking in. Mr. John, how's the blood pressure? Right now, not too bad, but we haven't had first pitch yet. Oh, Sean M is here. What is up, Sean? Thank you, Gene. I'll get to that one as well. What's up, Sean? Yeah, Stoney's mom, who's recovering as well. Yep, Frank. Yep. Can't forget Fitzy. Nope. Bam is here saying, yo, PAS. Big win for your Phillies last night. I think you came over to our chat when you were done. So big. It was 8-6. It was 8-6 in the 8th or in the 9th. And I think they had a runner on with 2 outs and they scored 8 runs. Yikes. Fitzy is looking better, but he needs rest. Yo, the suited Duck is here. What is up, Duck? So we're still a couple minutes away from first pitch here. So let's take a look at the Cubs lineup today. Going up against Nolan McLean. PCA, Pete Crow Armstrong will lead off. Michael Conforto, former Met, will bat second. Michael Busch will bat third. Suzuki will DH and bat fourth again this afternoon. Happ fifth, Horner sixth. Ramirez will bat seventh. Amaya will bat eighth, and Swanson in the 9th spot again. The Met defense for game 1 here, it'll be Beatty at third, Bichette at short. Probably Bichette's last game at shortstop. Semien will be at second. Young at first. Alvarez. Is it Alvarez behind the plate? I thought Torrens was, and I might have messed that up. Terens is behind the plate. I got the wrong Met lineup here. Nope, I got it right. It's just Terens. Terens is catching. So Alvarez will probably catch game 2. Let's cross that out. It's Terens here. Yeah, and Nolan McLean on the mound here. He's 4-4 on the year, but 3-1 over his last 4 starts, so starting to pitch a little bit better. Had 7 innings last time, 9 strikeouts, gave up 1 run. It was unearned. So we'll see how he comes out today. Bam says, craziest 1-inning comeback I've ever seen. Bam says, yep, 8-run comeback after being down 8-6 with 2 out and down to the final strike before Turner got on base with a single. Unbelievable. Daniel's here. What's up, Daniel? Checking in from across the pond. Oh, he's in the Netherlands this time. Let's go. But welcome in, Daniel. All right, here we go. Welcome in. We already got 42 people hanging out in the chat. Nolan will wind and deal. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Martian stop became Schwarber and Harper from the other day. Mikey says, hopefully we don't have to talk donuts today. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. I want to talk donuts every day. Lewis, welcome in, Lewis. DO2. McLean will wind and deal. Up high, 1-2. Oh, called strike 3. Late call from the home plate umpire. No challenge. Sean saying 8-2 Mets. Cousin Nolan with 8 Ks. Well, he's got 1 so far. Up high, 1-0 here. Michael Conforto, batting .222 on the year with 4 home runs. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Duck says, I want a donut. Well, another one. I had one this morning, he said. I didn't even think about it. I did stop and get lunch, which was a bad idea because it took forever to make my lunch. So I didn't get the chance to eat it. The 1-1 in for a strike, 1-2. Oh, can't eat spicy. Not good, Miss Gina. And that one fouled off. Still 1-2. Nope. District Nation just posted something on the Discord. Let me see what that is here. The 1-2. And a chopper foul. We'll do it again. Oh, he just sent me information. A breaking report. Kodai Senga is officially being moved to the bullpen. Wow. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the first here. Teddy's here saying, I'll take one with a cup of coffee. What's happened to Senga? He just sucks. Outside, 1-0. Bush has got a 26-game on-base streak. Outside, 2-0. Miss Gina saying Mets 7-4. Also going with 8 Ks. Outside 3-0. Oh, Mike lives a block away from Dorney. Is mobbed 24/7. So irritating. There's a strike. 3-1. So Mike not far from us here. Yeah, our Wawa's right across the street from a high school. So when school's in session, outside ball 4, so a 2-out walk. It's always a madhouse there, but now that school's done, it's not too bad. Not too bad. It was busy at lunchtime though. Here's Suzuki, runner on first with 2 out. In for a strike, 0-1. Tom says we have a Wednesday doubleheader today, folks. Yes, we do. Oh, a bunch of Norway fans are at the game today. Threw in for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Yeah, it's in PA. The 0-2. Way outside, 1-2. Suzuki over the last 16 games is batting .370 with a 1.107 OPS. That's massive. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. Cousin Nolan strikes out the side. Gives up a walk as well. We go bottom 1. Mets coming to bat. The whole state of New Jersey comes every day. Smash them thumbs up today. I'm going to lower the number. I've been wanting to get to 150 on the likes. We haven't done that yet this month, so I'm going to lower it to 125. So smash them thumbs up. If we get to 125 today, I will hand out 5 free channel memberships. We'll get to the Met lineup here. All right, the Met lineup today, it'll be Ben's leading off. A.J. Ewing will bat second. Bichette will bat third. Young fourth. Alvarez will DH and bat fifth. Beatty sixth. Semien seventh. Melendez eighth. And Terrence will bat ninth. Javier Assad on the mound here for the Cubs. He's 5-1. A 3.89 ERA. Only 44 innings. He must be a relief pitcher. Yeah, he's got 11 games, 5 starts. So this will be a 6th start. The first pitch to bench. In for a strike, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one ripped in the right field down the line into the corner. Bench will go 2. And he'll put on the brakes there. So a leadoff double. That'll bring up Ewing. So a runner on second here. The first pitch to Ewing, in for a strike, 0-1. Ewing went 0 for 3 last night, batting .260 on the year. 2 home runs. Fouled off quickly, down 0-2. Yes, Benj is really good. These 2 young guys are pretty good, especially defensively. The 0-2. And that one hit out to right. Conforto on the run will make the catch and smashes into the wall. Benj will tag and go to third. That'll bring up Bichette with a runner on third and 1 out. Nice play by Conforto. I don't remember Conforto ever being that good defensively. In for a strike to Bichette, 0-1. The 0-1. And fouled off, 0-2. Miss Gina posting all the emotes there in the chat. Thank you, Miss Gina. You get all those emotes with the 99-cent channel membership. Or if you're gifted a membership, you still get those. Like last night, we had Caps give 5 memberships. The 0-2 to Bichette. Down low, 1-2. 10th pitch of the inning coming up. I got to find something to block the screen here. It fouled off. Oh, he threw his bat. Lost his bat. Shouldn't say he threw it. Bichette goes get some fresh pine tar. Not sure if they still use pine tar. Charles says you play to win the game. You don't play just to play. The 1-2. And fouled off again. Bichette hit a home run in the 9th last night to make the game look close, but the game was not close. The 1-2 to Bichette. Swung on a man, struck him out. Guy's not a strikeout pitcher, yet Bichette strikes out. So now it'll take a 2-out hit. Be Jared Young. It was a strike. He was just late on it. Down low, 1-0. Yeah, tell some players that, right? Right, Doc? Young's still under control for 2 more seasons after this one. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Assad steps off the mound. 1-1 the count, getting ready to throw his 15th pitch of the inning. And fouled it off. 1-2. 1-2 the count. Happen left. Oh, I didn't give the Cubs defense. We'll do that in the bottom of the second inning now that there's 2 outs here. They said he went. I don't agree with that. Anytime they check on a Mets swing, it's a strike. So the Mets with a runner on third and 1 out against a non-strikeout pitcher, strike out twice. We go to the second. Still scoreless, though. But welcome in once again. Game 1 of 2 today. So I like the fact it's a doubleheader and there's a little bit of a break in between, too. So a couple other games. Oh, the Guardians White Sox game is in a rain delay. The Rangers Marlins game, that game is tied at 1 in the 5th inning. Yo, Snowman's here in the chat. Snowman, you still going live today? Hey, Snowman checking in. Please, Mets, beat these Cubs. Somebody said something earlier about Lindor, and I missed it. All right, here we go. It'll be Happ, Horner, and Ramirez for the Cubs. Looking for their first base hit of the day. In for a strike, 0-1. The Norway football fans that are there are making a ton of noise. Oh, there you go, Miss Gina. 0-2 the count. Swung on a miss. Down low, 1-2. And that one laced out to center field. Ewing won't get to it. It's off the base of the wall. It'll be a leadoff double for Happ. So runner on second here, nobody out. Gotcha, Snowman. So Snowman says he'll be live for the Fever game versus the Mercury at 7. and fouled off 0-1. Stanley's here saying good afternoon, everyone. What's up, Stanley? Up high, 1-1. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Werner batting .235, 4 homers, 35 runs batted in. Went 1 for 4 in last night's game. The 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. Up high, 3-2. McLean throwing a ton of pitches already today. And that one hit the first. Young's got it. We'll flip to McLean. High throw. And they get the out at first. The runner will move to third. So just like the Mets, a runner on third with 1 out. And we'll see if they're able to cash in. That's a 3-1 on the put out. What's up, Christopher? It's Pedro Ramirez. Gary said Pedro Martinez. It's Pedro Ramirez. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. It's a foot inside. The 0-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. 2 away. That'll bring up Amaya with a runner on third still and 2 out. Amaya batting .225 with 3 homers, 10 runs batted in. Did not play in last night's game. And off of McLean's glove, he picks it up, throws it to first. That'll retire the side. A leadoff double is stranded, just like the Mets. We go bottom 2. Alvarez, Beatty, and Semin coming up. Alvarez, Beatty, and Semien. Yep. So once again, great stuff, everybody. Bottom 5, the Marlins and Rangers are still tied at 1. Jacob deGrom is on the mound today for the Rangers. But Boston and Colorado. Let's see. I don't know if Fitzy's going live for that one or not. Let me go look. Fitzy, let's go over to Fitzy's channel and check. Yep, looks like he's going live. Oh, maybe not. What's today? Oh, yeah. Yep, he's scheduled to go live at 3 o'clock today. Outside, 1-0 to Alvarez. Once again, the tracker is a pitch or two ahead of me, so no spoilers in the chat. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Alvarez calls timeout. Wearing pink sleeves, pink batting gloves. Outside, 3-0. 3-0 the count. Hey, John Efforts here. What's up, John? The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. The 3-1. Swung on a missed. 3-2. Looked a little low. The 3-2. And that one fouled off down the right field side. Still 3-2. The 3-2. Up high. Did he go? No, he didn't. Well, they do a check swing. It's ball 4. I thought if they checked the swing, it was a strike automatically. Don't mind me, everybody. Eating a little bit of a soft pretzel here. Tide me over till we're done. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. The 2-0. Assad steps off. The 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Semyon on deck here. The 3-1 to Beatty. In for a strike, 3-2. That's a strike. Three and two. The 3-2. Runners on first and second here for the Mets with nobody out. Pitching coach for the Cubs out there to talk to Assad. I know the Mets are struggling right now, but even with Semyon, I play small ball here. I drop down a bunt, try to move the runners to second and third. I more or less to stay out of the double play. But Semyon, well, maybe not. Semyon's batting over 300 with runners in scoring position. Outside 1-0. Still nobody out here in the second. Assad's up to 30 pitches already. So good job by the Mets making them work. Steps off. Assad steps off. Still 1-0. The 1-0. Down low. 2-0. Fouled off. 2-1. 2-1 to count. The 2-1. Up high. 3-1. The 3-1. And chop foul. 3-2. The 3-2. And popped up. Foul territory. Can't make the catch. Bush can't make the catch. Oh my goodness. Oh man. That should be an E3. Why are they not going to charge an error? He should have caught that ball. So let's see if the Mets could take advantage of that. The 3-2. Pulls one down the third. They go to second for one. Over to first. Double play. That's why I wanted a bunt. No, it's not unfortunate. You're struggling. Play small ball. If I can see it doing a YouTube channel, how can Mendoza not see it sitting in the dugout? Hap, and it's a foul ball. It's a foul ball. Another foul ball that the Cubs cannot catch. He got there in time. He just missed it. Let's see if the Mets can take advantage this time. What's up, boys? Up high. They check down at third. No swing, 1-1. So 1-1. Timeout. Melendez called it. The 1-1. He struck. Oh, no, that's strike two. Excuse me. Strike two. The 1-2. Inside 2-2. No challenge from the Cubs. The 2-2. Outside 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. It would have been a strike either way. So the Mets with the runner on third. The Mets are 0 for 3 today with a runner on third. All three are strikeouts against a non-strikeout pitcher. We go to the top of the third. Still scoreless. Charles with a collective greeting. What's up, Charles? The Marlins have taken a 2-1 lead over the Rangers. They are in the top of the sixth now. And the Guardians and White Sox are still in a rain delay. Flow State. Thanks, Skipperoo. Appreciate that. Mark says 2 walks and 2 gift drops, and they still can't score. It's so pathetic. Can't argue with that. For the Cubs in the third, it'll be 9-1-2. Swanson, PCA, and Conforto. DO1. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Yes. Lindor will be back for game 2 today. DO2. Up high, 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Five strikeouts for McLean. Outside 1-0. PCA struck out his first time. Outside 2-0. Up high 3-0. Student Duck gifted 5 memberships. Up high, ball 4. A 4-pitch walk. That'll bring up Conforto. Thank you, Duck. Let's see who got him. Anybody we know? All new names in the chat. All new names, but I appreciate it. Yes. Oh, broke my heart, Mikey. Broke my heart. All right, McLean lost the strike zone here, 1-0. To be eligible for those memberships, you do have to hit that free subscribe button. And a ground ball is short. Bichette goes to second for 1. Semien stops, turns, double play. 6-4-3 double play. We go bottom 3, still scoreless. For the Mets, it'll be 9-1-2 for the Mets. Torrens, Benj, and Ewing. Victor Zambrano was the big name pitcher we got back for Casimir. What a horrible trade. I think Duquette was our GM at the time, I think. Yeah. Bartolo's home run when the dugout emptied out down into the tunnel. Good times. We've had some pretty big moments here since we've been doing the channel. Back in 2024, we did the Lindor home run in game 161 against the Braves. The Alonso home run against the Brewers in the playoffs that year. So we've had some good calls. And for a strike, 0-1. But once again, thank you, Duck. Way outside, 1-1. Let me see how close we are. We are at 45 likes, so we're a little over the third of the way there. In for a strike, 1-2. Cameron with the robo-umps. What's up, Cameron? Fouled off, still 1-2 to Torrens. $120 today. $120, Doc. We lowered it. Outside, 2-2. Because we're almost at the end of the month here. We have a week left. So what's funny is when it was 100, we would get to 100 in no time. Oh, 125? Did I say 125 or 120? Called strike 3. Got him looking. 1 away. So the first time through the lineup, the Mets struck out 4 times against a non-strikeout pitcher. Here's Benj. Benj has got the only hit for the Mets so far today. It was a leadoff double. And fouled off, 0-1. Pop fouled, quickly down 0-2. Share the stream out as well. Sharing the stream out helps the channel. Hitting the thumbs up helps the channel. Outside, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Now all the Norwegian fans are dancing. They've been chanting something all game long. And that one fouled down the first base side, still 3-2. The 3-2. And Ben's rifles one out to right. Not deep, though. Conforto will come in. 2 away. Sounded better off the bat than it was. 2 away. And popped up. Down the third base side. And the left fielder will come in and make the catch in foul territory. We go to the fourth, still scoreless. For the Cubs, it'll be Bush, Suzuki, and Hack. Third of the way home. We are up to 49 likes on the stream. Let's go. The Guardians and White Sox are still in a rain delay. They're in the top of the seventh now in Miami. The Marlins are still up 2-1. Brandon Nimmo, the batter. Brandon Nimmo. What's up, Roadrunner? Roadrunner says he just got here. All right, 3, 4, and 5 here for the Cubs. Bush fouls it off. SNY back late. Up and in, 1-1. The 1-1. And popped up. Foul territory. It'll go out of play, 1-2. 1-2 the count here. Still no score in the game. Both teams have stranded a runner on third. The Mets in the first. The Cubs did it in the second. The 1-2. Oh, he hit him. I think it hit him in the knee, not the foot. Above the knee. Steve says his sister sent me a photo from the game, not crowded at all. No, there's hardly, if it wasn't for that Norwegian contingent up there in the upper deck, there'd hardly be anybody there. Suzuki will be the batter now with a runner on first. In for a strike, 0-1. Gelb's out there interviewing the people, and a ground ball down to third. The only play is going to be second. So 1 out with a runner still on first. That'll bring up Hap. Hap doubled and was stranded at third. Now, it wasn't a scheduled game. Remember, Miss Gina, this is the makeup game. Up and in, 1-0. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. They're down low, 3-0. Whoa, he hit him again. All right, McLean, this is getting to be a little bit ridiculous. Pitching coach will come out and talk to McLean here. It's and a ground ball to first. Young's got it. The only play is going to be at first. Runners move up to second and third, but there's 2 outs. Pedro Ramirez will be the batter here. Struck out his first time. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. McLean will deal. Swung on a miss. 1-1. The 1-1. Way inside. Almost hit him again. 2-1. What's up, Darnell? There's a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. Catcher got the ball. He's got to throw it down the first. The side is retired. 6 strikeouts for McClay, and we go bottom 4, still scoreless. It'll be Bichette, Young, and Alvarez coming up for the Mets. We were up to 52 likes. We are almost halfway there. Keep smashing them thumbs up. The Guardians and White Sox are still in the rain delay in the first inning. Next game to get started will be the Red Sox and Rockies in about an hour. There we do that. If I do that, I won't see. It won't be spoiled. All right, Bichette to lead it off here. Struck out his first time. Excuse me. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And he lines that one, base hit in the left field. That'll get in. Good job by the left fielder there, Happ, to keep it to a single. Mets have the leadoff man on again. Yo, there she is. What's up, Sharon? Sharon's cousin Nolan on the mound today. Young fouls it off 0-1. The 0-1. And that one laced out to left center field. Happ on the run, back to the track, at the wall. It's out of here. Jared Young puts the Mets up 2-0. I like that because I have it blocked so I don't see the tracker anymore. Down low, 1-0 to Alvarez. And Alvarez lifts one out to center field. PCA looks up at it. That ball's gone. Back-to-back jacks. Yo, what up, District? Here's Beatty now. The 0-1. And Beatty lifts one out to left. Hap, before the track, will make the catch. That's the first out of the inning. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to ask District. Are you doing the game tonight? Oh no, I think he's got some other baseball he's calling today. I think he's got some other baseball he's got going on today. Outside 1-1. Yep. Yeah. Thank you, District. I thought so. The 1-1. Thank you for that message on Discord too, by the way. Outside 2-1. All right, Duck. Once again, Duck, thank you. Have a great day. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships today. And a ground ball up the middle. Horner's got it behind the bag. Steps high throw, and he got him. I'm gonna wait. Gary doesn't think so. He did. He's out. He's out. Had to laugh. You find it funny when professional athletes struggle, do you? Inside 2-0. The 2-0. Fouled off 2-1. The 2-1. Swung on a miss. 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted foul. We'll do it again. I just see so many guys are sent to the pen, especially in DC. What's up, Mountain Man? District, what time is your stream? And that one ripped. That's a base hit in the right field. A 2-out single for Melendez. That'll bring up Torrens. It'll flip the lineup over either way. 5:30 first pitch tonight. We'll definitely be checking in. because we'll be in between. We'll be in between Met games. Inside 1-0. Pick off, not in time. Pick off throw. That was close. Melendez back in. The 1-0. And that one popped up. Swanson will make the catch. That'll retire the side. But the Mets, with back-to-back home runs, a 2-run shot from Young, a solo shot from Alvarez. We go to the fifth. The Mets up 3-0. But District, if you're still here, make sure you post your link in the chat so people can check you out tonight. Check the like count. Still up 50, still up 57. First pitch is low, 1-0. I don't see Joe in the chat. There he is. What's up, Joe? I don't see another chat from you. Fouled off, 1-2. Hey, Dodger Empire's here. What's up, Dodger? The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Swung on a miss, struck him out. 7 strikeouts from McLean. The Bob with the GGs. The clapping hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 strikeouts. Then pop foul. It'll go out of play. 0-1. Thank you, Charles, as always. Swung on a mask. Quickly ahead 0-2. What's up, Anthony? The 0-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts. Eight strikeouts for Cousin Nolan. Back to the top of the lineup with PCA. Fouled off 0-1. The 0-1. In for a strike. Quickly ahead 0-2. 70th pitch from McLean coming up. The 0-2. And that one ripped in the right. That'll be in for a base hit. A 2-out single for PCA. That'll bring up Conforto. Conforto's 0-2. Pick off throw. Not in time. And that one lined out to left field. That'll be down for extra bases. PCA might score. He's on his way to third. They're sending him home. The relay throw, it won't be made. Wow. An RBI double for Conforto. It's now 3-1. All with 2 outs. Outside 1-0. And that one is absolutely crushed. We're tied at 3. All with 2 outs. Unbelievable. Outside 1-0. Outside 2-0. There's no down low 3-0. There's a strike 3-1. The 3-1. Swung on a miss 3-2. The 3-2. And right back up the middle. Simeon's got it though. Over to first. That'll retire the side. But the Cubs respond with a 3 spot of their own. We are halfway through. We're tied up at 3. For the Mets, it'll be the top of their lineup, Ben Jewing Bichette. So here we go. In for a strike, 0-1. Ben Jewing and Bichette. Ben just 1 for 2. The one was a double. Down low. Oh, in for a strike. 0-2. Ben didn't like that, but he didn't challenge it. Take strike 3 right down the middle. What are you doing, dude? Standing there looking at it. If you were betting on sports, would you bet on the Mets? I'm sure you would. Why would I bet on the Mets? I know they're garbage, Thomas. Where do people come up with nonsense? And that one lifted out to left. Hap back to the track. He'll make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Bichette. Yeah, I'd bet the Mets. I know they're complete garbage, but yeah, I would bet on the Mets. Clown. And that one up off the middle. Oh, great diving stop. Caught. The Mets go down 1-2-3. We go to the 6th. Still tied at 3. Fans are fanatics. Yeah, but bettors aren't fanatics. And please be respectful. My goodness, dude. Who's your team, Thomas? Don't time them out. I'm asking them questions now, and you guys time them out. Marlins, they're in the top of the 9th. The Marlins are up 4-2. Rangers have 1 out, nobody on. This genius wasn't me this time. Up and in, 1-0. 2-0, excuse me. Loses his bat. 2-1 to count. Yikes. Two and one to count here. Inside, 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2. 3-2 the count. Mania will start game 2, the Mets just said. And Happ pops it up. Ewing. He'll settle under it. 1 away. Up high, 1-0. 1-0 the count. There's a swung on and missed. The Bob with the gold coin. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. That one lined out to right. Ben's on the run, not going to get there. Horner with the double, his first hit of the day. Brazoban getting warmed up in the Met pen. Up high, 1-0. Up to 104 in the chat today. Let's go. Pretty good for a day game. The 1-0. And that one line right to semi and 2 away. No play at second. Another game tonight with the Cubs. Then tomorrow night with the Cubs. Friday night at 7. Saturday is 4 o'clock. Sunday is 1:30. Up and in, 1-0. The 1-0. And that one lined foul, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Miss Gina's seeing people in the chat that I don't see. Chop foul, 2-2. I do not. Why am I not seeing JJ in the chat? Well, if play-by-play was JJ is here, hi JJ. Foul ball down the line, still 3-2. But I do not see him. Joe doesn't see him. Oh, was it a redirect from JJ? There he is. Now I see him. What's up, buddy? Congrats on your Phillies with an unbelievable win last night. The 3-2. And that one ripped. Not in time. It'll be runners on first and third with 2 out. It's an infield hit. But what up, JJ? If it's a redirect, thank you so much, buddy. Oh, wonder if he did Texas and Miami. So runners on the corners here. Swanson, the batter here. 100th pitch of the afternoon from McLean coming up. Ooh. What time, JJ? I work till 5 is the issue. That is the issue. That would be awesome, but outside, want to know. Don't want to know. And Swanson flies one out to center field, back to the track at the wall, and it's out of here. It is now 6-3 Cubs. So a bad season keeps getting worse. Oh, I got the Met game tomorrow night. McLean's still on the mound here for PCA. I'm shocked by this. Swung on a miss, 0-1. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. The inning is over. But back-to-back innings, the Cubs put up a 3 spot. Now 6-3, going bottom 6. But once again, shout out to Play-by-Play with JJ. If you guys are not familiar with JJ, does a great job of covering Philadelphia Phillies, Philadelphia Eagles, Philadelphia 76ers. Does a show during MLB season called The Diamond Zone, where he goes from game to game to game, keeping you guys updated on what is going on. JJ, make sure you post your link in the chat as well. If you did not see the come from behind win for the Phillies last night, you got to check that out. They were down 2 runs down to their final strike and end up scoring 8 runs. So smash them thumbs up for us. We're up to 116 in the chat. If everybody were to smash that thumbs up, we'd get to our number. We're at 64 right now. 125 is today's number. 125. I don't know why YouTube doesn't tell me that on my end when people redirect. Like when we redirect to people, they say something. I don't understand why it doesn't tell me. Rollison will be the new pitcher here for the Cubs. Vientos will be the pinch hitter here. And they check down at first. No swing, 1-0. Down low, they check again. No swing, 2-0. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Oh, it's a strike. Why did the Mets challenge that? 2-1 to count. Swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. No patience from this team. You're down 3 runs. Everybody trying to hit a game-winning home run. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Might have been outside as well. Three and 2 the count. Foul ball 4, so a leadoff walk here. That'll bring up Alvarez. Alvarez has been on base both times. He walked and hit a home run. So frustrating. Up 3-0 after 5. Or after 4, excuse me. Now you trail 6-3, bottom 6. The 0-1 and chopped foul 0-2. Well, that's not Assad. It's Rollison. Come on, Gary. Pay attention to the game you're calling, dude. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. Inside, 2-2. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Duh, 3-2. Alvarez lines one in the left center field. That'll get down for a base hit. PCA cuts it off to keep it to a single. Holds the runner at second as well. Wagaman will be the pinch hitter here for Beatty. So Mendoza going with lefty-righty matchups here. What's up, Frank R? Frank T is here as well. What up, Frank? Olga's here. What's up, Olga? Yo, Sinbin is here. What's up, Sinbin? Okay. All right, Wagaman will be the batter here. Up high, 1-0. I'm sure you saw the NHL getting ready to announce next year's schedule. 84 regular season games next year. Inside, 2-0. Two of the worst teams in the league. Oh, the Mets, yes, not the Cubs. What are you talking about? So there's a strike. Oh, called a ball. Chicago's going to challenge. I thought it was a strike, and it is 2-1 to count. Norman, how is Chicago one of the worst teams in baseball? And Wagaman hits a ground ball to third. They go to second for one. Over to first. 5-4-3 double play for the second time today. Runner on third and 2 out. Because this team doesn't play small ball. You're struggling with no power hitters in the lineup. Play small ball. And a little chopper to third. Foul. 0-1. And Semyon pops it out to right. Conforto will make the catch. And the Mets get the first two on. And once again, can't do anything. We go to the seventh. 6-3 Cubs. Mason, we're Met fans. You don't think we know this? With that kind of in-depth analysis, dude, you should work for like ESPN or Fox Sports or something, man. You don't think Met fans know we're the second highest payroll in the sport and complete trash? But chat, everybody make sure you thank Mason for being, the most knowledgeable fan in the world. Frank says he's a lab rat. A lab rat. Yeah, love it. Oh, you guys all jumped on board. I love it. Because what would it do, Christopher, right now to fire him right now with 80 games to go in the season? Nothing. You're not gonna hire a new GM with the draft a month away, the trade deadline a month away. Pintaro, the new pitcher here for the Mets. There's a strike, 1-1. Yeah, but the team is the team on the field is still going to be the same. It'll be a different look. Inside 2-1. Why are you mad at me, dude? It's not a game for children. If it was a game for children, they wouldn't be being paid. Fouled off 2-2. But why do you go to other people's why do you go to channels and agitate people? Because I've seen you in other streams and you do the same thing. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Outside 3-2. Yeah. Right, Sinden? The 3-2. And ripped right to semi in a second over the first one away. I think all sports are rigged, and I approve. Oh my goodness! You were able to figure it out from your parents' basement, huh? The 0-1, and for a strike 0-2. Dodger what? Dodger, try that again. What? Something about going back to Brooklyn, but then I didn't see the rest. And that one roped out to right center. Ben just got it 2 away. Here's Suzuki, 0 for 3. Fouled off 0 and 1. Outside 1 and 1. Dodger says Yankee fans keep saying we should come back to Brooklyn, but they didn't want us when we were there. That was way before my time. Swung on a miss, 1 and 2. Let's go. Sinbin dropping the hammer. Sinbin, make sure you post your. Yeah, he's a Dodger fan. Remember, Harvey hit Houston, the Astros, then the World Series. Do you really think the what? What? So 1, 2, 3, 7th. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch, everybody. Let's get another soda, and we will be right back for the rest of this one. All right, let's get ready for the rest of this one. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 for the Mets. Down a couple, or down 3. And Bar, the new pitcher here. The 1-0. Pop foul, 1-1. That one lifted foul down the left field side, 1-2. One and two the count. Called strike three. Stand there with the bat on your shoulders. This guy can't get sent down to the minor leagues again fast enough. My goodness, dude. Welcome to the professionals. We stand here with the bat on our shoulders. And for a strike, 0-1. And for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Doesn't matter. Still too close to take, man. You have two strikes on you. Protect it. The 0-2. And ripped foul. Still 0-2. That's what the Mets don't do. The Mets do not protect the plate with two strikes. Fouled off again. Still 0-2. He went, struck him out. Two out and nobody on. Back to the top of the lineup with Bench. Magic Man is here. What's up, Magic? Swung on a miss, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. Bounce in the dirt, 3-2. The 3-2. And that one ripped. Base hit in the right field. A 2-out single. That'll bring up Ewing, who's 0 for 3. For Ben Judd, his second hit of the game. I almost said the night. Robert's getting warmed up in the Cub pen. In for a strike, 0-1. Charles with one of his many quotes. Let's go with Charles. In for a strike, quickly down 0-2. The 0-2. Up high, 1-2. The 1-2. And that one lifted out to left. Swanson will make the catch in shallow center. We go to the 8th. Still 6-3 Cubs. Thanks, thanks, Sinbin. Appreciate that. Once again, we will be live for game 2 tonight, about 7 o'clock Eastern time for that one. The big news today for the Mets is Francisco Lindor will be back in the lineup tonight, but we're still waiting on word from Soto after leaving last night's game with a back issue. Well, one of those guys is dead, Magic. So what's that going to do? Pintaro working his second inning. Want to know the count. Now Pie 2-0. Replace him with Bobby Bonilla. All-star. 3-0 the count. A 4-pitch walk here to lead off the 8th. Yeah, if we can get the Pittsburgh Pirates version of Bobby Bonilla, yes. Not the New York Met version of Bobby Bonilla. Up high, 1-0. 5 straight balls to start this inning. The 1-0 to Horner. Inside, 2-0. The 2-0. Up high, 3-0. The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. Outside, ball 4. Back-to-back walks here. All right, here we go. Ramirez, the batter now. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. On the outside corner, 1-1. Didn't realize 2035. I didn't even know it was that long either. The 1-1. And a ground ball, but that'll get the runners up to second and third. A sacrifice 5-3 in the putout. That'll bring up Amaya. Oh, I did not update the Mets numbers here. In for a strike, 0-1. The Mets have 3 runs today and 2 home runs today. Fouled off quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. People forget that it was due to the Madoff Ponzi scheme. Yep. We thought it was going to be great with Steve Cohen buying the team. We've had one good season. Bounced in the dirt, 1-2. Infield is playing in here. The 1-2. Oh, he hit him. Third Cub to get hit. That'll load the bases. That'll bring up Swanson, who hit the big 3-run home run last time to give the Cubs a 6-3 lead. Mets are going to keep the infield in here. Swanson is 3 for 6 so far in this series, and 2 of those are home runs. Swan, a miss. Swinging for the fences there. 0-1. Outside, no swing, 1-1. Sean, I agree 100% with Sean. Need the double play now. The 1-1. And that one is absolutely crushed. Make it 10-3. Seven RBI game for Swanson. Chopped foul, 1-2. Yeah, stop with the Pepto jokes. They're old too now. I'm getting rid of that. Outside, 2-2. Probably thought it was just. It's only the second out. What is PCA doing here? He struck out, but what's he doing? Throwing his bat, throwing his helmet. What's up, machine? And it popped up. Foul ground. And it'll go out of play, 0-1. Yeah, I think so. I don't. Well, what are you doing? You're up 10-3, and you're acting. I know you. He hasn't had a good game, but and that's a base hit in the left field. He hasn't had himself had a good game, but what are you doing? Austin Warren getting warmed up in the Met pen. That's right. We got another one of these tonight at 7. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll end the inning. The grand slam from Swanson makes it 10-3. Going bottom 8. All right, for the Mets, it'll be Bichette, Vientos, and Alvarez. Down 7. I don't get it. Just wait. Worst pitching matchup tonight. We got Minaya on the mound tonight. They might put up 20. Boston has a 3-0 lead on Colorado right now. That's where we'll redirect everybody. Our guy Fitzy's got you covered with that one. So when we're up and when we are done here, we'll redirect over to Fitzy for the Red Sox Rockies. New pitcher here for the Cubs, Ferguson. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Bichette flies it out to center. PCA will make the catch, 1 away. And fouled off 0-1 by Vientos. Fouled off 0-2. Oh, and 2 here to Vientos. Outside 1-2. No worries, Yankees. How you been, man? Swung on a miss, struck him out 2-away. I'll bring up Alvarez. Alvarez is 2 for 2. In for a strike, 0-1. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. Somebody's got to be careful there. There's an open mic down there somewhere. The 1-1 on the outside corner, 1-2. The 1-2. And fouled it off. And still 1-2. Excuse me. Up high. What happened to that other game? Did it get postponed? Alvarez strikes out. We go to the ninth. 10-3 Cubs. Where's the other game? Oh, no. Cleveland and the White Sox still in a rain delay. Go. So once again, we're not even going to come close to our like number. Sinbin says they might not get the game in today in Chicago with rain and lightning. Gotcha. But yeah, once again, everybody, thank you all so much for hanging out. I know it's not been it was a good game for 4.5 innings. And then it all fell apart. But when we're done, we'll redirect over to Thomas Fitzpatrick, who's got the Red Sox Rockies game this afternoon. Then we'll be back live tonight for game 2 of the doubleheader. Sinbin, you're north of Chicago? North and west of Chicago. What's up, Fitzy? We'll be redirected over to Fitzy when we're done. Fitzy checking in. Austin Warren, the new pitcher here for the Mets. So we'll see what kind of Mets move the Mets make to get Lindor on the active roster after this one. And for a strike. Oh, swung on a man. Excuse me, 1-1. Charles says in the morning you have 2 choices. You can either A, continue to dream about your goals, and B, wake up and chase them. One up high, 2-1. 2-1. On the outside corner, 2-2. We've gained 5 new subs today as well. Thank you to the new subscribers. It is free to subscribe. Shout out to the Suited Duck. Duck gifted 5 memberships today. Thank you, Duck. So we had a Philly fan come in and get 5 memberships. Appreciate that. He went around, struck him out. That'll bring up Hap. 7:10, so we have a couple hours before the next one. Wonder if I should go to work for the last hour of the day. What do you guys think? Should I go back to work? Wonder what my boss would do if I walked back in. Fouled off 0-2. Imanaga against Manaya tonight. Up high, 1-2. The 1-2. And called strike 3. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts for Warren. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one line, Semyon's got it. We go bottom 9. That's looking for a miracle. But once again, We will be back live tonight for Game 3 of this series. Game 2 of the day. Doesn't get any easier for the Mets. They got the Phillies over the weekend. We got the Blue Jays starting on Monday. And then I take a day off, I think. One of the games against, let me look. I think the Wednesday game against Toronto is a day game, I think. So I think next Wednesday we'll be on early again. Schedule. Let's look here. Yeah, Monday and Tuesday night are at 7. Wednesday is at 3:00, and then the Mets have an off day on Thursday. And then we might do something. I am off on the 3rd, so we might. The Mets don't play till 7, so we might do a day game for somebody there. But then on the 4th of July, the Mets don't play till 8:00. But then, so the Mets don't. The Mets and Braves play at 8:00 on Saturday night, and then they are the first game on Sunday at 12:30. And then after the Atlanta series, the Mets are back home for Kansas City and Boston before the All-Star break. In for a strike, 0-1. Ferguson still on the mound here. Then a check swing over to second. Horner's got it over to first. 1 away. Here's Semien, who's 0 for 3 today. In for a strike, 0-1. Oh, I agree, Scott. This is much worse. There were such high expectations. In for a strike, 1-2. Semien's going to challenge. I thought it was a strike, but it's the bottom of the ninth, so who cares? The Mets broadcast doesn't even show the challenge. Popped foul, 1-2. The 1-2. Semien yanks one, caught at third, 2 away. Mets are down to their final out. Outside 1-0. Oh, picks 11. Fell straight back, 1-1. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The 2-1. Swung on the miss. 2-2. Mets are down to their final strike. Once again, thank you to my mods, Miss Gina, Frank, Charles. Appreciate you guys being here. The 2-2. And that one pulled down the first. Bush will flip to the pitcher covering, and the ball game is over. The Mets are now 11 games under 500. Things are getting worse, not better. The Mets still not making any changes. So, once again, we got one more of these tonight. See if the Mets can right the ship. See if we can go get a quick nap in. When I end, it'll ask you if you want to redirect over to Thomas Fitzpatrick. He's got the Red Sox-Rockies game, and we'll see everybody tonight for Game 2 of the doubleheader. Thanks again, everyone.